performance.
Yeah, no, he looked awesome tonight, man. Listen, he came in against a young, up-and-coming Savage that wanted to be, the youngest champion ever, and he did what he needed to do tonight. He looked good.
Do you think he's underrated by a lot of people?
Do I think he's what? Underrated?
Yeah.
Listen, he's had some ups and downs in his career, and, tonight he came in prepared and fought the way that he needed to fight and did what he needed to do. He's in great shape, kept the pressure on him, used his experience, and I believe used his wrestling the way he used to use his wrestling, when he first came into the UFC. First of all, the doctor's obviously inexperienced. I don't know anything about the doctor, but I haven't seen him before. You got Brunson, who ends that round strong. Many could argue that fight could have been stopped right there at the end of the round. Sure, the ref thought the guy would have time to go back. What you don't do is talk to the guy for fucking 10 minutes while he's hurt. You know what I mean? Either stop the fight or let him continue, but go. You're letting the kid recover while you got Brunson, who just did that work, and he's waiting for the bell to ring so that he can go in and finish the fight. Pull the trigger one way or the other. Stop the fight or don't.
Did you think his corner should have let him out going into the third round?
Yeah, it's funny, man. I'm hearing like the media lately just saying, oh, they should have stopped the fight, but there would be no such thing as a comeback if they just stop every fight. If guys want to go back, he looked a little defeated in the corner for sure. He hasn't been pushed or tested, but take nothing away from the kid. I mean, he looked great in his other fights. You just had a guy who had a lot of fights, and it's like I had enough of coming out, putting up bad fights and just stinkers. So, I was really locked in for this fight and make sure that I'm out there executing.
Yeah, I told everybody that we were letting Khabib, take his time, dealing with the death of his father, and he reached out to me and told me that he was ready to go. So Gaethje was always ready. It was a question of when Khabib would be ready, and he says he's ready. So here we go.
Hey, it's always like that, I just spoil some parties, so when people a little, I'm not saying nobody really, it's funny because nobody's really set up in MMA. It's like, okay, I fought him because I wasn't getting it done against the top, so I'm still ranked. I'm good enough at my age to still be ranked. He was surging, so boom, perfect matchup. So they had a lot of hype behind him and expect a lot from him, and when it didn't go his way, maybe Dana Vision a little clouded right now, and deservingly so. I mean, they were expecting a lot of big things from him. That's Ronda Rousey's golden boy, so yeah, it is what it is.
Now that you got the victory and you look at this division, what's your pathway to the title? Do you have anyone that you're eyeing, or how do you see yourself holding a gold strap?
There's a lot of good fights to make, Cannonier Whitaker, that's a good fight, try to come up on the winner of that fight. You got Darren Till, I know he just lost, but he has a huge name. You got the BMF belt, a lot of things, I want big fights. I want to go out here and prepare and get in these big fights.
Conor tweeted, "I accept," in a Filipino language. He's under the same management team as Manny Pacquiao, which started a lot of rumors.
I don't care about any of that shit.
The truth is, I don't know if they are going to try it, but for me, Nate is a fighter, and fighters fight. And I'm the kind of fighter that, man, I'm going to put on an exciting fight no matter who it is. So Nate wants a big fight. I'm not going to sell it by talking, but I'm definitely going to sell it by fighting. He knows, and everybody knows, I'm going to step in there, and I'm going to try to take his head off. Even if he tries to take my head off, I'm going to keep him pushing. So if the UFC wants an exciting fight, if Nate wants to be in an exciting fight, I'm the name. I'm the guy, and I'm willing to fight anyone in the top 15 right now. I feel great. I like to keep myself active. I feel like that makes me evolve. Nate is the name I want in my mind right now, but if it doesn't work out, no problem. I'm still going to be excited to fight another name in the top 15.
Shout out to everybody back in the E, the IE to be exact. Thank y'all for supporting me. I know I look like this, but he look a whole lot worse. Thank you so much. I appreciate and love each and everybody that just supported me. Thank you so much.
Like I said, I was in 50 different homes. I stayed with all my friends. I got 6 different families, black, white, Mexican. Bro, it's taking me from living off couches and wearing people's hand-me-downs to having my own house. I couldn't pray for more, you know? I couldn't ask for more. Everybody's got these dreams of having, you know, cars and houses and blah, blah, blah. I just wanted one house and a car and a little money in my bank account, and I would be happy and satisfied with life. Here, you can have the game. If I win this fight, I pay my house off, I'm done. Like, I'll still fight, not saying that, but I'm saying in terms of what was important to me was providing a home for my children. That's the most important, and that's it.
Jennifer Maia got an impressive win over Joanne Calderwood. On the broadcast, Valentina Shevchenko said, "I'll see you soon." Is she the next #1 contender?
Yeah. That's the fight. Listen, I have a lot of respect for JoJo. She's been working hard, taking her career very serious, and has been back on track since she moved to Vegas. And, you know, Jennifer looked damn good tonight. So, yeah, it makes sense for her and Valentina to fight.
Do you have a timescale on when Valentina?
No clue. ASAP.
Hey! Happy birthday, Fabricio!
Thank you.
Hey!
My son, I love you.
Do you think these matchups can obviously work out for a prospect shooting up the rankings, but if they match them up with guys like you and you do what you did today, do you think that could be detrimental to their growth moving forward after getting their first loss so violently on such a big stage?
See, I don't think MMA should be building. Like, you look at NFL, NBA, if you're good, you play. Like, there's no such thing as, like, MMA needs to stop building fighters up. Like, if you're good enough to fight. You fight whoever is close in the rankings, and you go out there and earn it. You know, there should be no favoritism or, oh, look at him, he's young. Like, yeah, if you're earning your spot, yeah, fight somebody tough. Keep working your way up. He went out there and knocked Tavares out, and Tavares is no joke, you know. So, yeah, he earned this fight, you know, and everybody had me getting smoked until I go out here and get a victory. So, man, everybody got to earn their stripe. So he earned the fight, and I went out there and earned the victory.
Is that what you told him after? I saw you kind of talking to him after the scorecard was, or the decision was read.
Yeah, it's funny, you know, I've had wars and words with people, but I kind of watched his social media, you know, checked him out, and I actually like the kid, you know. He seemed like a very solid kid, like bubbly kid. He's supporting the Black Lives Matter movement. You know, he seemed like just a overall solid kid, you know. So no trash talk. I know I had to cancel one fight due to a little injury. He didn't say anything negative. He just, you know, focused on himself. So yeah, people like just good people, you want to see them do well, you know, and we clashed today, but I look forward to seeing him do well in the future.
I'm here to motivate, okay? I'm here to let anybody know that's been through something, you can do it, okay? I've been in 50 different homes. I never had a mom or a dad. You know, I had my friends, and I was jealous of them because they had moms and dads, and I watched them get all the spoils, and I just told myself how hard, one day I'm gonna, because I felt like if I work harder than you, I should have a better life than you. I worked harder than all my friends. I'm sorry, but I worked harder, and they know that. They'll tell you. They saw me grind. They saw me in those trenches. They saw me hurt, and that's why all my friends, black, white, Mexican, they know exactly what this feels like. And when I go home, they're gonna be fucking crying in my arms because they know exactly what I've been through to get here.